Hey everybody, welcome back to another 1989 Honda Prelude Si video. Well, today's the day I'm going to reverse my decision to paint the moldings and mirrors body color. Yep, they're going back to black. Stay tuned. Well, as much as I actually like the moldings and mirrors painted body color on this, it was not an option for 1989. And the rest of this car is really original except for the wheels. Those are Acura wheels. I just feel compelled to return this car to as close to stock as possible. It's the paint for the most part is all original. The interior is original, and again, I really like the moldings painted, but it just gives the illusion that the entire car has been repainted, which it hasn't. And I believe body color moldings and mirrors together were only available for 1991 model year, and this being an 89, every model had black moldings. So I'm gonna go ahead and scuff them and repaint them satin black. Same with the mirrors. I'm gonna miss the way this car looks, but I just feel the need to go ahead and return them to black. Another thing I'm gonna do is remove this chin spoiler. I like it, but again, this car was never designed with one. And this one doesn't fit perfectly. So that's easy. That's just some screws underneath. Go ahead and remove that. So let's get started. Okay, well, step one's complete. This is a lip off of a first gen Integra. If I remember correctly, it's been so many years, but it never fit perfectly, but I kind of made it fit. It looks a little naked, but that's how it looked from the factory. So I will save this, and it is easy to put on should I decide I can't live without it. But anyway, let's get the car off the ramps and start prepping for paint. Well, as I get started with the prep, I have scuffed up this front molding, and this one always held paint very well. It was the back one that I had problems with. I guess it must not have been clean enough when I prepped it originally, but that won't be an issue. See, the paint always wanted to kind of chip off right around there. But I'm going to work my way around and get it scuffed, cleaned, tape it off, and then probably shoot the whole thing at once. And then the next phase would be the mirrors. I have to take the interior trim panels off to pull those mirrors. So let me press on. I am all ready to go ahead and spray the front bumper, which I'm going to do right now. And I picked up 2 cans of this Rust-Oleum satin. I like this. I've had good luck with this before. I know there's different trim paints and whatnot out there, but satin is satin, and I think this will do the job. This is not going over bare plastic. This has obviously been repainted, so sticking hopefully won't be an issue. Let's get this one done. Got one good coat done, and I'll let this dry, give it a second coat, and then move on. So no turning back now. And now the rear bumper's done. I decided that the satin was just a little too shiny for me, so I'm kind of fogging over it with some flat. And that really seems to kind of be the ticket as far as making it look a little more factory. So let that dry, pull that paper off, finish the sides, and then tackle the mirrors. Front bumper's all done, and It's not too bad. I guess I don't hate it. I mean, it is how it's supposed to be, but little teeny overspray I gotta take off, no big deal. But for the most part, it's a nice, clean, acceptable job. So I'm now moving on to the passenger side. Finish taping this up, get it all ready to spray. The rear should be just about done too, but I'm reusing the newspaper because I don't have enough to do everything at once. So I'll use the paper that's on the back for the other side, just like this was the paper from the front. And there's the rear all untaped. One more side to do. Guess it's gonna take me a little while to get used to it, but again, it is period correct. Lots of 80s cars had black moldings. So let's paint the last side. And of course, moving on, I decided to paint the mirrors in place. I was able to tape them off and get everything coated. So it's a lot better than me trying to take the door panel off. Anyway, it's wet, but I did do 2 coats, second coat being flat. So it's gonna end up being kind of like a nice, really a satiny finish. It'll end up being perfect. Just need to go ahead and spray the other side over here, have it all taped off. Pulled back so I can get inside the crevices there. Anyway, I'll give that a coat, let it dry, and then this project will be done. Well, after many hours of work, I am done. I'm actually pretty happy with the way it turned out. I did have to go back and do some touch-ups here and there, but that's to be expected. Places where, you know, the tape covered maybe too much of the white. So, you know, this is all done. Got the mirrors done. Those are looking pretty good. Overall, I'm definitely pretty happy with it. I am gonna miss the way that it looked, but this just wasn't that car. Historically, like I said, I believe it was only the 91 that came with white mirrors and white painted moldings. They started doing white moldings, I think, for 90. And then I think it was the 4-wheel steering model or the ALB model for 91. I forget which one, I'd have to look it up. But this is period correct, other than the Acura wheels, but we'll let those slide because I think this particular car always had aftermarket wheels on it, pretty much from day one, and I still have those. They are 14s, and these are 15s, so I'm going to stick with these. So overall, it looks clean, more period correct. That spoiler's gone. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the white moldings and mirrors, or the more period correct black satin moldings and mirrors? Drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know, do you have a 3rd gen Prelude or a Prelude in general? Let me know. I'd love to know about it. I've got two. I've got this one and the 84 that's still in the barn. So that'll do it for one more video. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, please feel inclined to hit that like button. Otherwise, do what you're going to do. And until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.